What's that? It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's just some guy narrating a Pokemon battle. But anyways, yes, R4I finally arrived, got battles going, I could battle more often, but I left a good amount of time before this to kind of explain what this battle is. A while ago, like, I just had this idea for, like, what would the most randomest kind of battle be, and I came to the conclusion that the most randomest battle I could possibly think of is a monotype roulette, little cup roulette, rotation match where it's like you randomly have a type selected for you and you have a monotype team, and then you roulette randomly and get 6 random Pokemon, little cup Pokemon. But apparently my opponent DittoMyWiz, apparently I was not clear enough, and he just did normal roulette. So I'll just, okay, you know what, I'll just do random, or I'll just do normal roulette myself, and we'll just move on with this. So that's pretty much what this is. It's kind of just a lolsy match, just trying to get the, ball rolling again some more. But yeah, as you saw, just completely random teams, so just move around with it. So, he has Ekans, Chikorita, and right on out first, I have my Solosis, my Litwick, and what's the last Pokemon? Littlefoot is a Dino. And his Chikorita decides to set up his light screen right off the bat as I set up a Trick Room with my Solosis, because this is kind of a makeshift Trick Room team. I worked with what I got, and I got a pretty decent Trick Room team. So rotated into my Dino because it is choice banded. And I'm just gonna go for a crunch because I know that will hurt a lot of stuff, assuming I don't miss because of hustle and such. But yeah, this crunch freaking does 50% to a Rhyhorn and almost takes out this freaking Ekans. Now I really didn't want to go for the outrage right off the bat just because I didn't want to lock myself onto it, or I didn't want to be stuck in on outrage. That's what I wanted to say, because when you're locked onto outrage, you can't rotate, and that would be pretty bad for me. But, either way, he's just going to finish me off with a Sucker Punch. It was a crit, so I don't know if it would have mattered. But, anyways, Dino's dead. I'm going to bring in my Skitty now, go for the Fake Out, hopefully take this Ekans out, but thanks to that +1 defense, he is just going to barely live. Now, the Skitty, I made this Skitty with Assist, thinking, okay, well, I have Trick Room, so hopefully Assist will work in my favor, and it will get the priority Trick Room. And holy crap, Assist worked exactly how I wanted it to work. Like, that never happens for me, never ever ever. So I get the priority Trick Room. Like, you don't see that ever. So I'm gonna rotate into Solosis now. Now, I don't know why I decided to go for the Shadow Ball when, looking back on it, Psychic would have been the better play because he has Light Scream up, nothing on his team resists or is immune to the Psychic, so going for Shadow Ball was kind of not a smarter idea because Psychic would have done more anyways. But, you know, whatever, his Light Screen's gone and that Ekans is dead. So, in comes this Ferroseed, and Ferroseed not gonna do much to me, so I'm just gonna spam Psychic until stuff happens. So Psychic, and I barely miss out on the kill on this Chikorita, so he will be able to get Light Screen up for, I think it's 8 more turns, because, yeah, Light Clay increases by 3 turns, I'm pretty sure. But, either way, he gets his Light Screen back up before he dies, so Chikorita is dead, which is nice. So, unfortunately, my Trick Room runs out, which I'm kind of debating on if it was a good idea or not. I'm thinking that, you know, Trick Room up, it really isn't a priority at this point since Dino's dead, and Dino was my main Trick Room sweeper, so really no point in setting up Trick Room again. Might as well just leave Solosis to die, get a good hit off before I die, and I do manage to take out that Rhyhorn. I keep on wanting to say Rhydon, but I know that's not right. So, he rotates into his Krabby Patty there, and just gonna finish me off with a Crab Hammer. So, yeah, that's not good. So now, I believe the score is 3-3 at this point. This is my last 2 Pokemon, that's his last 2 Pokemon. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate into my Skitty because I'm not too sure if that Krabby is just like Oranberry setup or whatever, so I just want to rotate into Skitty to get the Thunder Wave off so I can make sure that I can outspeed that Krabby. But he rotates into his Elekid, and for a second I was kind of worried the fact that I would give that thing a motor drive, but I just remembered, oh hey, only Electivire gets motor drive in that line, so no worries. That Elekid is paralyzed, which kind of really does not really matter too much, really, because the fact that I saw that he was Life Orb right there. But anyways, I'm just gonna go for the assist, hope for something good. I get the crunch, no big deal, because since I have normalize anyways, I have normalize so that I can hit like ground types with Thunder Wave and paralyze them. So that's that, and paralyze things with Motor Drive or something like that with Thunder Wave. Which, why was I worried about? Never mind. No, I go into, okay, the Spinnerack is my last Pokemon. Okay, so now it's 3-3. And might as well just go for the Bug Bite because having Toxic Spikes is kind of pointless, really. So, yeah, he's just gonna Leech Seed me. Really no big deal, because at this point I'm just trying to stall out the light screen, because I just don't want him to have the light screen up, because my Gall's, oh, stupid dyslexia, my Litwick is Choice Scarf, and I want to make sure that a Fire Blast can KO all the things, or just any move can KO things if I need to. So, rotate into my Leddyba, that's what I wanted to say, as he fortunately misses that Crab Hammer and will allow me to hit him with the Bug Buzz. I get a crit. I want to say that crit mattered just because of the fact that that I don't have any special attack investment into this Leddyba. So just gonna keep spamming Bug Buzz. Really no point in going for the knockoff because that Elekid is paralyzed. I could just pretty much very easily KO that thing. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna rotate into my Litwick here now, because now it's pretty much a safe opportunity to go into that, because I'm Scarfed. I can outspeed all of his Pokemon, assuming that I hit both my Fire Blasts. So Fire Blast number 1 hits, kills that Jelly Belly, that I keep on forgetting his name, Ferroseed, and luckily Fire Blast number 2 hits and KOs that Elekid of his. So that right there was good game, Wiz. A really short match. I didn't even speed it up because it's a Little Cup match. I believe my last Little Cup match wasn't even sped up either. So Little Cup, really not worth speeding up. So yeah. But anyways, like I said, my R4 did arrive, so now I am able to battle some more, which is great. Or, well, I was still able to battle before I had my R4, but now I could battle more conveniently because I used designated Wi-Fi before, and that's just a hassle. So now I could battle more conveniently, and it's just more convenient, if you didn't pick up on that already. But yeah, so now I can battle more conveniently. I said it like 5 times already. So expect more battles coming in. I will try to get as much battles as I can. I have school and work in the way to that's gonna slow down the amount of battles I get. But I promise I'll get a shit ton of battles, get all those backed up, recorded, narrated, uploaded. And I'm definitely also going to try to get some more battles sent into Pokemon Spit, so you can look out for that. But yeah, anyways, that was that for this match. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of fun, I guess, return of a battle thing. So yeah, anyways, don't want to ramble on for too long. So thanks for watching, and yeah, peace.